Good evening, USPHL fans. All of the champions have been crowned in the USPHL divisions, each and every one. And the only thing left to do now is crown our champions of the individual awards. These are our individual champions, Lucas. These are the guys who took home the hardware at the end of the year, some of our best and brightest from the USPHL. We're going to have 2 days of forwards, 2 days of defensemen, 2 days of goaltenders, 2 days of Player of the Year awards, and finally our media awards. And closing it out will be our Dan K, Lucas J teams, our all Dan K teams coming up, where we will draft our favorite players from all of the USPHL divisions. First though, we're talking USP3 Elite and 18U Forwards of the Year. Lucas, just how good have these three divisions played this year?
Well, I think, for the people at home that have been watching, we've certainly been watching. We've seen some top-level hockey from these divisions. A mixture of young guys, older guys, which is nice because then you get leadership and you get development all in one package. You
get it all, and you know what? Someone who gave you it all in the 18U level. Drum roll, please. The winner of Forward of the Year in the 18U. He was hunting for goals and assists all year long. It's Hunter Alden of the Skipjacks Hockey Club. Lucas, this young man dominated. Played a great season. What was the key to his success this year, winning him Forward of the Year?
Well, he's got 8 goals and 36 assists, which by itself would be enough to get him the nomination. But I'm looking at his power play stats, Stan, and I'm a huge fan of making the best of those opportunities. 1 power play goal, 16 power play assists. That is a team leader, a guy who knows how to be in the right place at the right time. No question why he's on this list.
You call this man the facilitator. He's hunting for open teammates, and it was hunting season, open season all year long under the fence. Hunter Alden, Forward of the Year in the 18U. Moving on to the USP3. So many people, so many names, so many worthy candidates. But when you're picking Forward of the Year, why not go to the tall mountain of a man from Syracuse, New York, 6 foot 2 inches tall, over 200 pounds of forward, playing for the champion Florida Junior Blades. I think he made the right decision leaving Syracuse to go to Florida here and warm up a little bit, get a little bit of a suntan. Tyler O'Mara, Lucas. It wasn't just the luck of the Irish. How good was this young man?
Oh, definitely not. He went 21 and 45, or 28 goals and 45 assists, 73 points total. I mean, those are numbers that can earn anyone a top spot. But then you look at what his team did as well. Going nearly undefeated in the regular season. When you're a part of a nearly undefeated team and you're putting up those kinds of numbers on offense, you got to have him on this list.
I mean, you look at some of the guys who could have been there. Joey Starcevich from the Decatur Blaze, 33, 60, 93 points overall. Cody Arbolowski, 47, 40, 87 points overall from Eugene out in the Pacific. Howie Rose, 38, 43, 81 for the Traverse City North Stars. So much great talent in this division. But I think this is the right decision. Lucas, do you agree?
I think so. You see some of those other names on the list and you look at the numbers, Dan, but at the end of the day, when you're playing for the Florida Junior Blades after the season they had, that kind of bumps you to the top.
Bumps you to the top. Congratulations, Tyler O'Mara, Forward of the Year. Moving on, we go to the Elite Forward of the Year, and this young man is not just an elite player, he's an elite Twitter follower, he's an elite goal scorer, he's an elite assist getter. Last year at the USP3 level, it was his teammate John Monkovich who took it home, but it's the Magic Man. Now you see him, now you don't. The Wizard of Osmondson, granting wishes all season long. With how many assists, Lucas? How many assists for Brandon Osmondson?
68 assists.
68 assists. That's incredible. Tell me about this young man's season.
Well, 26 goals, 68 assists for a total of 94 points. He is the kind of guy that, not only in the regular season, in the postseason, he was doing really well too. He had a 6-point game against the Bay State Breakers back in January, 3 goals, 3 assists. He is everywhere at once, which I think is the origination of the Wizard of Osmondson, because he is apparating, he is teleporting, he is pulling off tricks with the puck that no mortal man can seem to understand. And I think it's almost no question why we're giving him the recognition this year.
This close to a title was Mr. Osmondson. He scored a shorthanded goal to cut the lead in half, cut it down to a goal. Charlotte Rush take the championship though at the Elite. We'll see more of them on this Player of the Year talk. I think we will see some Charlotte Rush players soon. But Brandon Osmondson's the guy. You look at John Monkovich, who was with him, 60, 36, and 96, another worthy candidate, but it's Osmondson who takes it home this year. Finally, as we close it out, we go to our first Coach of the Year winner, and that's a 16U Futures Coach of the Year, Walter Kuiper of the Jersey Hitmen 16U Futures. They went 20-2 this year, won a championship, 9 shutouts, Lucas, an incredible season. You know, the Jersey Hitmen, they just tend to win awards, and how great was the season for the Jersey Hitmen, and what does the future look like for these futures?
Well, I think the future is bright for the Jersey Hitmen. You know, when you talk about some of the talent that's down there in that division on the player side as well as on the coaching side, you know, coaching at that level with those young kids really breeds results farther up the chain. We talk about the 16U Futures all the way up to the Premier, and the Hitmen are one of the premier organizations in this league. So I think the future for them is very bright, and I think this coach has a very big part in that.
Congratulations, Walter Kuiper. Congratulations, Hunter Alden in the 18U Forward of the Year. Tyler O'Mara, USP3 Forward of the Year from the Florida Junior Blades, and Brandon Osmondson of the Hampton Roads Whalers Forward of the Year at the elite level. These gentlemen, incredible seasons. We move on, and we'll see you tomorrow for the premier 16U and 16U Futures Forwards of the Year. Keep watching, USPHL fans.